with the list. Stop with the vision board. Stop with writing it down and then trying to make a plan. Stop with it. I want you to repeat after me when it comes to your manifestation. I don't know how, but I know it's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to move to California, but I know it's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to have a home on the beach, a beachfront home, but I know it's going to. I don't have to know the particulars of how it's going to happen, but I know it's going to happen. Here's another thing that people tell you all the time that I think is bull. People say all the time, oh, keep it to yourself, keep it to yourself. F that. I sing it from the mountaintops, okay? Now, I don't make a point to, it's funny, I don't necessarily tell like my mom or people who I know will be naysayers, but like in just everyday random conversation with people that don't matter, coworkers, random strangers that I'm just catching, having a random conversation with, I will say things like, yes, I'm planning to do this, that, and the other. Yes, I want to become a minister because I do. I want to become a metaphysical minister. I want to become, I'm going to do this. I'm working on this. Even if the working on it is the universe is working it out. I just throw it out there to random people all the time, people who it doesn't matter, no one who's going to hold me accountable for it, because then those people aren't going to come back to me and say, oh, I thought you said you were going to do X, Y, and Z, because they're not keeping tabs on me, number one. Number two, I'm getting in the practice of like, this is what's going to happen. I'm not just thinking about it and throwing it up on a board. I'm telling people it's going to happen. And every time I repeat it out loud, I'm solidifying with the universe, this is what we're doing. I'm aligning with the vibration of this is what we're doing, right? If someone asks like, oh, how are you planning to do that? Then I start to talk to them through it like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, this, and that. A lot of times in those conversations, step by step will come up that I hadn't even considered, or somebody will bring up something that I hadn't even considered. And now I see a door opening like, oh, that's how this is going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. Number one. Number two, speak it aloud. Make it real. Speak it aloud, all right? You want to move to the coast? You want to move to the beach in California? Start looking at Zillow Homes. Call them leasing agents and ask them, like, hey, what's the process? What do I need? Start getting it in your head. You don't actually have to do the work, but just start finding out what it is. And you're going to see your life is going to start lining up to it. Manifestation is not just some pictures on a board. No, manifestation is believing it's going to happen. And no, you're not delusional. You are not. Don't be delusional. Be dead serious, okay? I'm not delusional about this stuff. Man, look. 3-4 years ago, I was a stay-at-home wife. My ex gave me $800 a month. That was for groceries, my kids, all the bills, and that was it. I had $800 to manage my home with. I did not have money for anything else, all right? I didn't have work experience. And right now, I'm living a life that he told me was impossible for me. And I didn't have to work hard for it. I was literally driving down 75, stuck in traffic one day, my track and field mom SUV, and I looked over at the girl next to me, and it looked like a very young girl in a big old Mercedes S-Class, brand new. I looked at it and I thought to myself, how does she get that? And I immediately said, I want that. 3 years later, I am sitting in my own 6-figure S-Class. This is the 6th Mercedes that I have sat in 3 years that I've had 100% access to. I say access to because the first one was mine. 4 others belonged to other people, but I had access to drive them all the time. And now this one is mine. I went from a C250 to an EQS. I wasn't even trying. It just happened because I said it was going to happen. All right? I want you to follow me. Follow me for more. Go watch my YouTube videos, okay? Pay attention to me because I'm about to blow up in front of your eyes. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen, all right? Manifest it with me, all right? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to manifest? I mean, 2024 is about to start. The beginning of the year is the perfect time to manifest something new for your life. What is the vision that you want to create? Sit there, dream about it, go into it, like space completely out and sit inside of it. And then walk away from it and know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But you're also going to have to say some scary things. Some of the scary things I say to the universe is like, hey, remove whatever needs to be removed out of my way so I can get to where I got to go. And sometimes people disappear, which can hurt. But it's opening the door and it's making way for me to go to where I got to go, okay? Are you ready to manifest your greatness? You have to be ready to let go. You got to be ready to have an ego death. You got to be ready to walk away. You got to be ready to, like, I don't care what nobody thinks, all right? Who cares? Someone else could say you're delusional. Someone else could say you're crazy. It's fine. It's not It's not their life you're manifesting. You're manifesting your life, okay? You're creating your life. You're aligning with the vibration that was meant for you, okay? That's what manifestation is about. It's about learning how to align with the things that you want. And we're no longer, and once you get that down packed, we're not aligning with things that we want. We're aligning with the life that was meant for us, the life that we promised that we were going to do before we even came into these bodies, all right? It's time to step into your greatness, all right? All right, we're not manifesting, we are aligning with our greatest self. All right, I want you to join me. How do you join me? Follow me, share my video. Okay, I gotta go somewhere. Bye.